How is it going, everybody? My name is Hayley and welcome back to Set to Hike. This is a channel that is all about hiking, and in today's video I'm going to show you what food I will be taking along for an 8-day hike. This is the most amount of food that I've ever carried in my pack before, so wish me luck. We shall start with breakfast. I have the exact same thing for breakfast every single day except for one day. So my breakfast is toasted muesli with vanilla protein powder. I also have a tiny little teaspoon of some milk powder as well. So this is just a home brand muesli. It's got a few little bits of fruit and a few little bits of nuts. So the very first day I will have breakfast at home, then I have 6 of these, and then the last remaining day of breakfast I have quick oats with some chia seeds, some milk powder, some more protein powder, but this one is banana and honey flavored. So I thought that flavor would go quite well with oats. Normally I don't cook breakfast of a morning because I'm quite satisfied with my muesli, but it also means because I cook on an alcohol stove, I don't have to bring as much fuel to cook breakfasts of a morning, but I thought I would change it up for at least one morning. Then on to lunch. So unlike breakfast, I can't eat the same thing for lunch every day, so I've tried to mix it up a little bit. For 2 days worth of lunch, I will be having some camembert and some crackers. So I'll just split the crackers in half, split the cheese in half. Another day of lunch, I will have this tuna sachet with some wraps. And then while we're on the tuna train, I will have these rosemary crackers. If you've never tried these, do it. But I will be having these rosemary crackers and some more tuna on top. And now this is something that I have not done before, so I'm trying it out. This concoction here, I bought one of those like baby food pouches. It's double ziplocked up the top. So I have put hazelnut butter in here, and I intend to have hazelnut butter on wraps for 2 days worth of lunch. So the nut butters that I have, I put both of these in and combine them together. So this is like your classic healthy nut butter. It's full of all different kinds of nuts with like a little chocolatey spin. And then I have your poor man's Nutella for pretty much the sugar. So hopefully this goes to plan. It looks pretty sturdy. I know that we in Australia kind of have trouble getting those small little sachets of different nut butters, so I think this might be a nice cheaper alternative. Then for one last day of lunch, I have 2-minute noodles. I have never taken 2-minute noodles on a hike, ever. I don't know how I've gotten away with it for so many years. For some reason, I think it's going to go down quite well on this trip. And the first day of lunch, I will probably take a salad roll. I probably won't start hiking until about midday at least, just because it takes so long to get there, so that is my lunches. Now onto dinner. I have something completely different every single night for dinner. So some of them are my own dehydrated recipes and some are bought. So in no particular order, one dinner will be sort of like this beef mince kind of thing. It's got beef mince, peas, spinach, kidney beans, tomato paste, mushrooms, and then I will eat that with mashed potato. Another night's dinner, I have chickpea curry. So that's got onion, chickpeas, cauliflower, beans, tomato paste, and all the curry spices in there. And again, I will have that with mashed potato. Another night's dinner, I have some pho. Apologies if I don't pronounce that correctly, but this has got some rice noodles, pak choy, spring onion, ginger, mushrooms, spinach. I tend to put spinach and mushrooms in absolutely everything when I make my own dehydrated food. 3 out of these 4 recipes are on this YouTube channel, and I'll always have more coming. And the other dehydrated recipe I have is some vegetable quinoa. Again, mushroom, spinach, it's got capsicum, eggplant, and a few little spices in there as well. For 2 of the nights, the backcountry cuisine, I have vegetarian stir-fry flavor and roast chicken. The final night of dinner, I have one of the Alfredo pasta packets. With that, I will put dried peas and dried mushrooms, and then I have some milk powder in there as well. In the snacks section, we have trail mix. This is probably the most luxurious trail mix that I've ever made. So it has pecans, walnuts, some pistachios, cashews, some almonds, peanuts. It's got some mini cherry ripes, some dates, and some Snickers pods. Sometimes I forget Snickers pods exist, and then when I remember, it's a good day. So I have pretty much 3 days worth of trail mix in this bag and 4 days worth of trail mix in this bag. I put them in separate bags just so I have to make myself finish one bag before I open the new one, so I don't keep eating all the chocolate and leave the nuts. On to muesli bars. I have these Bare Naked bars. These are pretty similar to Cliff bars, but maybe slightly better. They only have 2 flavors though. They have like a peanut butter flavor and this chocolate one. They have 20 grams of protein as well, and they're quite filling. Normally I can only get through half of one per day, so just have 2 of those. More muesli bars. These are homemade. I have the recipe on this channel as well, but these have got coconut and dates, honey, protein powder, oats, cinnamon, and some more good stuff. So I have 3 of those. In the little chocolate stash, we have a cherry ripe, Snickers bar, and I have some Lindt dark chocolate that has cranberry and almond inside of it. For some reason on all my hikes I always bring some shapes. Pretty much like bringing chips, except they're not going to disintegrate in your bag. Shall we start a fight in the comments section about which flavor shapes are best? Because barbecue is the worst. Then I have some chocolate chip cookies. I have rationed myself 2 per day. I have this. This is freeze-dried mango and freeze-dried peach. One thing I really crave a lot on a longer hike is fresh fruit, but I never really want to carry it, so freeze-dried fruit is amazing. The brand that I use are these guys here called Wild Colonial. They are based in Western Australia, and if you check out their website, they've got like heaps of cool things. They even have like yogurt that you could bring on a hike. They are literally just 100% the fruit. So if you want to take some fresh fruit on your hike, check out Wild Colonial. Then I have in my little sidekick area, I have some Powerade powder, just a big tub that I get and put it into a Ziploc bag. I also have 1 little serving of some chai powder with powdered milk in there, and then I have 1 serving of protein hot chocolate with some milk powder in there as well. So when I say protein hot chocolate, I have trying out this brand called THRU. So this is the protein powder that I have that's everywhere, and they make a hot chocolate drink and it tastes like hot chocolate. Then I will be carrying some hydrolyte tablets. I've got about 6 tablets in here. The final thing is a little soup packet, so that's the Continental brand. And all that food, or as much as it will fit, I'll be carrying in this food bag by Ultralight Hiker. They're a little company in Melbourne. And that's it. All the food for an 8-day hike. I hope this video is helpful to you in some way. If you want to see more hiker related videos, please feel free to hit subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.